Dude, I got a stream in this other league. Yeah.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. It takes this near the 25. Just
Doing what I mean, throwing nine.
there, call it the 26. As they start on the ground. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now it's sending them back to the drawing board.
So trouble already.
As I turn that motherfucking corner in
This
nigga.
is 3rd and 9.
I'm about to get off. Alright.
Now it's Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They go play action with Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. Open man here is Conway.
I got the nigga in the window.
He's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
Didn't right in that window.
Should have punted the ball well. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to
stop. I know, I got pieced up by the wall.
On the team.
I had 60 of them things, though.
They do have to start winning some games.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, I'm ranked up twice.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, that nigga not playing.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eli
Luka.
Apple. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
And it was coming through.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and
Like
6.
4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On the Jets sweep, here's Chase. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Mixing up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
About time, Mike Evans. Trash ass
Brings
nigga.
up 3rd down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Third and goal. Burrow.
Yeah,
Touchdown Bengals.
I'm late. That shit.
Drew Sample.
I had it on 7, but I don't know why I stopped using
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
shit accurate.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Ball again on second down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This nigga lost the ball.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
You can, you know, you're liking.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I ain't never fucked with it.
The tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. Back to the ground with Hall.
Like if the say the suppressor's not that strong, you can tune it to make it stronger.
Any piece you put on, you can tune. I clicked on it once. That shit was. It looked too confusing. So I was like,
oh, and they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
DJ Hill. Hill, my corner. You gotta catch that. One of my corners, Hill.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were.
Yeah, he got to catch that. I ain't even give a damn about the 6.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. All right. These motherfuckers be spawning with us.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
No, they be mad.
And the Jets are back within a score. Now Greg Zuerlein for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Lord.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
That's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson.
OBJ's court side with Trayvon.
Picked up by Eli.
That's cute.
And the Bengals take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have.
So I say this nigga on recruiting trips like he back in high school.
Coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Burrow on first down. He's got his big tight end. That's first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is
Got
the
4
right
too.
play. And he's showing that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Again, it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here we go. They're passing here. Joe Burrow forced out to it.
Oh, wow.
Intercepted yet again.
Wow.
Picked up by the linebacker, C.J.
I got hit. I should have took my 3.
Take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Oh, I take the safety.
That is going to be a safety. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Yes, I wish it was a fumble.
You don't mess with this joint.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I'm about to start sniping.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
No.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Ball again on second down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that.
I don't even know which bullets to go to.
They'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on
We held it down.
50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And he'll be brought down to the side of midfield at the 43.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If points result, we'll call this play significant.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Come on, you have a whole X factor.
This could be the start of a nice stand for this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 10, Wilson flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Oh, wow.
Here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run.
No, he mad with that shit.
Step downfield and man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Trying to lay one up deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
And I'm glad he got held up at the line, because it made it a little more open.
Handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Why his play only got a bruised shoulder? I know he got
that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
I think that
would
was
help open up
superstar
this offense and widen this margin too.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And this time they were waiting for him. He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Good God.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Boyd, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon.
Oh, wow.
He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Lord.
Costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
Thank you, Lord.
You can't give away these types of
He
opportunities
was there.
in the red zone.
He was
I'm
there.
sure that was flashing through his brain.
I thought he was going to pick it up in school.
Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team. Fumble recovered.
And he is in.
Oh,
Touchdown,
thank Jesus.
Bengals. Drew Sample, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion
That'd have been bad.
felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. After the touchdown, he's on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Steps away, and it's a little bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, why did he fucking bad?
Incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing,
Like,
they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They just be, and they getting up too on the deflections. Like they leaving the ground. Oh, good defense. That's because you got the
We're into
extra.
the second
That's the
half
only
now.
reason
This is
you
an
got that.
offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball.
These niggas
passing the
is
ball
jumping
like we
up
saw
high
there.
as hell
I
to
don't know, the
fuck
rhythm
the
seems
ball.
off.
That's that motherfucker, man.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said yes. I mean, it seemed a little different, but I haven't seen like no big like. No, I tried to pump fake. He was wide open on the other side.
They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will
I tried to
expire
double
in this
tap.
third quarter of play. Back to the NFL scoreboard
But
for
I
the
guess I
second,
can tap
third
fast
quarter
enough.
in Indy. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah.
RPK and Vaznev.
Oh, that's a flag. Oh, and I made a fumble. Damn.
The what? What gun is that? An LMG?
Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Oh, that joint.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete.
Yeah, that tack.
He's double cover, but he still got hands on the ball.
For possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here we go. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
What?
His throw here is incomplete.
That one wild. But, you know, give me all the tips after the game. I don't know, I don't see a difference yet. But, I guess I just gotta do some shit that shows the difference. But it seems, I mean, I don't want to say the same, but it don't seem no different yet.
Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Here we go. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. To the air again, Burrow. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their
Joe
lead
throwing
here
some
in this
dots.
4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
I feel like the passing is definitely
After the touchdown, McPherson
easier.
on to kick
I
this
don't know.
one
I
away.
feel like, I won't say easier, or just like more, I don't know, just flow better.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And the result
He
here,
really know what he's talking about. He
leads them with
just,
2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Ball again on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
that wasn't nice. The defense, Jesse.
It's knocked away, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Oh my goodness.
Complete over the middle.
On the hit, my hit was an
He is going
interception.
to have a Jets 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the
Something
drive
like
alive.
that.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Yeah, that ain't a good one.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
No, he. No,
After
he.
the pickup of
No,
5,
he.
here's 2nd and 5. All again on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. On 1st down, Wilson. Got a man, it's Barrios complete. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Hey,
beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Hey, I want to sign that nigga Tavon Austin just to be my return man. That nigga don't get no burn on the receiving core.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Back to Wilson on 2nd down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6.
They won't let me invite you.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
I thought I was going to keep him on the side of me.
Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Jets are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Moore, the man in motion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, nowhere
Let's go.
to go here. He
Force
lost
fumble with the X factor.
And the Bengals have recovered it. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes.
Yeah, because that shit don't happen too often
in the left-hand column.
On the sack. Hell no. Okay.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Wow.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm glad that happened.
For that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
Damn, nigga, running back. It's supposed to be a read option. The running back, I mean not read option.
Nowhere to go.
Shovel option. Oh, that's a shovel option. I read that wrong.
Now they face a
I was wondering why he ran. I thought it was a regular option. I was wondering why he ran in front of me, but nah, that makes sense.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
I was confused as hell. I'm just glad it wasn't. It was considered a pass and not a
48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here we go. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Safety.
And the Jets are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this
I be thinking like he can throw it over top of them niggas, but it never goes over top. Them niggas got
decision
buttons.
to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now Wilson back into his end zone. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. To throw from his end zone, Wilson. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Never.
With your phone?
Nigga, I ain't no, nigga, no. My shit be dirty as hell from how much smoke I have having in my shit. It ain't for smoking around it, I promise.
Oh, he saying your shit ain't no good.
But I'm saying, I mean, it could be, but nigga, we use smoking sessions. I mean, it's a possibility, but nigga, we have smoking sessions at the crib. God damn it, bro, I be thinking, like, Joe ain't got no power or something? Or am I just not, I just ain't know it's good. I thought it was, he didn't look like anybody hit him.
Statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for Cincinnati, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year.
I knew this was gonna be a bad scoring game too.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3, and they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.